here our time and get out of here so everyone can get back to doing whatever they're doing. But still making time for this because it's important.
Oh, Element, we are live. I'm sorry.
Sure. All right. We're going to start the night like this. We are not lovers because of the love we make, but the love we have. We are not friends because of the laughs we spend, but the tears we save. I don't want to be near you for the thoughts we share, but the words we never have to speak. I will never miss you because of what you do, but what we are together. A poem of friendship. Nikki Giovanni. Welcome, welcome, artists and family. You know what it is. Finally, Thursday night has come back. Pull up a Zoom box, grab a microphone, and get comfortable. It's about to go down. La, 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 la. Yeah. To the online open mic presented by the legendary, that's right, the legendary New Eurekan Poets Cafe. I am your host. My name is Elemen2al. Happy Thursday. This is the jump off, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. You know how we do. We've been doing this and doing this and doing this quite well. Welcome to episode 102. Happy Thanksgiving to all those who are celebrating. Listen, it's going to be an amazing night, folks, as is any night that we get together, all right? Let's get to this. As we do every Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific, streaming live on YouTube. And if you're watching, and we truly appreciate you, and you would like to join us in the Zoom, the number's on your screen, 860-4964-4756. Jump in, join the greatest community in the world. Want to know why I say that? Trust and believe we're going to show you this evening. We do this week after week thanks to some dedicated folks who pay these bills. So we would like to thank the New York City Department of Cultural Affairs, Bloomberg Philanthropies, the Howard Gilman Foundation, and New York State Council on the Arts for hosting these free online events. You can add your energy to the mix with a tax-deductible donation by going to neweurekan.org/donate. Every dollar counts and is very, very much appreciated. Make sure you are plugging in with one of the dopest techs in the Zoomverse, the one and only Matthew Model Keen. He will be moving around. We will definitely see him tomorrow, all the way in Jersey. It's the homie. Make sure you plug in with the one and only Ron Mark Thompson, aka RMT. You're not down with RMT by now, damn it. You should be. That cat's dope. All the way up in the BX. Also, shout out my man Brian Lee in the building. Truly appreciate you for coming through and all the work you do. That cat's all kinds of dope. This is where you can find me, Elemen2al.com. Take out the T, put in the number 2, Elemen2al.com. So many things going on. Make sure you plug in, all right? Tonight's theme, togetherness. Blessed to be. Blessed to be here. Blessed to be this host. Blessed to have this community and each and every great member of it. Right? So, if your artwork is not on theme this evening, that is still totally cool, because we are still looking forward to all of your incredible genius that you have to share with us. Next week's theme, Gambler's Wonderland. Loaded dice. Listen, all of you have artistic license to do whatever you so choose with these themes. Wherever they take you, please allow yourself to go there. All right? That one is going to be a good one, for real. Here's a look at our upcoming themes. And these are the last 4 themes of the year, folks. The last 4. Can you dig it? Like, it has been quite a year. Went by pretty quick. But we have 4 more times to hang out in 2025. And then we'll bring in the new year. Trust me, folks, I'm already working on the themes for next year. It's going to be crazy. Trust and believe. All right, let's get to the rules so we can get to the artistry this evening. Artists, turn your cameras on. We are trying to simulate a live open mic as much as possible. Plus, we love to see all the beautiful exuberation that goes into your artistic performance. As you're coming to the stage, have your artwork ready. All right, we do have a full list this evening. We want to make sure that everyone has the time. Check it out. This evening, because it's a holiday, instead of 4 minutes, you will have 2 minutes this evening, which will get it to about 2.5 minutes. All right. Once you get to 2 minutes, all right, the timer, you will notice the timer. I got to make sure I figure that out. You will see the timer in the corner of your screen, and it will be counting down. All right. Once you get down after your 2 minutes is up this evening, you will hear this sound. Once you hear that sound, you will have 30 seconds to wrap it up, or the mute monster will come through, right? We'll be a little bit lenient this evening. However, please keep it right, keep it tight, so we can all get back to doing whatever it is that people do, all right? All right, we have reached a time of night where everyone who has sensitive ears should be just outside of earshot, all right? There are explicit lyricists in this community, and some may even bring about some triggering flashbacks. But the founders of our cafe were major proponents on the freedom of speech, and we will make sure it maintains in the vein of everything we do. Therefore, there is no censorship. Other than any hate speech or any ism that people may use to manipulate, which will not, I said not, be tolerated. Go around and get cute. Get the boot, man. All the way from the BX, man. Trust. Thou hath been warned, right? This is a living, breathing trigger warning. This is a true call and response space. After these artists get up here and they share a piece of who they are, you will see this pop up on your screen. This is when you get a chance to share all of that energy, all that exuberance back with the audience. Don't worry about the noise, y'all. It's the rowdiest night of the week anyway. And some folks are so full of tryptophan, they are knocked out already. Just saying. So, make sure you unmute. Make sure you give all that energy to the community, and it will be returned to you in all of their performances, all right? The guaranteed list tonight is closed, all right, because signups begin 24 hours before the show, which would be Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern. To sign up, you go to neweureka.org, you click on full events calendar, you click on Thursday that you want to get down on, and you need that artist RSVP ticket. The only way you're getting on the guaranteed list, they don't pop up until 24 hours before the show, all right? Tonight's list, so many incredible artists, some geniuses in the building. It's gonna be a great night, folks. Trust me, it is. Let's get to it. There's all my rowdy friends here on a Thursday night. What's good, good people? What is good? I see some new faces in the building. I see so many familiar faces. Listen, it is amazing to see all of you. Listen, who do I see in here? The Skiff verse just pulled in here. Charles Thomas, welcome. Catman Bill is here. Baba and Ngoma, Alan Gary, Lantern's here. Dr. Z Paige. Ray Whitaker, good to see you, sir. Mary Jennings, welcome. The Goldberg's here. Poetastic. Yun, great to see you. Terri's here. Auntie April's here. Lantern's here. Zomkhonto in the building. Robert Fleming is here. And Samantha's here. Let's go. Let's go. It is great to see all of you. So we're going to jump it off, all right, as we always do about this time. So I will post the list into the chat momentarily. Again, please keep that time frame in mind. We want to make sure that we are not being egregious with anyone's time this evening, but we want to make sure that folks get their work in, all right? So, setting us off this evening as he just has a way of doing, and doing well, always with a rhyme that's always right on time. Been rocking with this dude for years, and he just keeps getting better. Come on, man. The one and only Eddie Foreman in the building. Come on, Eddie. Let these folks know where they can find you. Great to see you as always. Come on, man. Set it off.
Happy Thanksgiving to each and one of you. Thanks for pushing on through. Remember that I love you. All right, my name is Ed Poetastic, fantastic. Please, it's time to join my rhyme. Falco Sublime. I got one poem, so it will take too much time. This is called Never Alone. You never walk alone. You're not rigid stone. One is the loneliest number that you ever do. Yet, it's not about you, and you. Someone had your shoes. Don't be red, green, black, or blue. Someone knows what you've been through. One is okay, but nothing better than two. Remember, life can be a downer, but you're not a lone survivor. You can have doubts, but smile, don't pout. Things can get scary or get a bit more hairy. You just need to find some friends. Why not learn something or maybe a trend? I'm naming a few suggestions for your inner or outer situations. Like they said, it's only in your mind. You're first or last, but never behind. Again, you're never ever alone. Don't stay in your personal twilight zone. Thank you so much. Happy Thanksgiving.
Oh, I love that. Don't stay in your personal twilight zone. That's just money. Unmute yourself. Give it up for Poetastic.
My man. You know, when you say like life can be a doubter, you know, like that's a powerful line, man. Life can be a doubter, and it then convinces us to doubt ourselves. So seeing you grow so much in your poetry recently, like, you know, has been such a glorifying moment for my soul. You know, you have like advanced, you have lived with the Anunnaki and really like reached the stars. One love.
Yeah, I definitely appreciate
Thank you.
I definitely appreciate what you do, Eddie. And again, you always just have this beautiful, bright spirit about you that you always, you know, make sure is in your poetry. It really, really makes a difference, man. I love when this cat starts singing. He said, "One is the loneliest number," right? Um, and then he said, "It's, you know, one's okay, but nothing's better than two," right? Um, there's just so much magic in that line, Eddie. For you to write something like that, especially on a day like today, man, it really means a lot. So we appreciate you, Eddie. Again, you've been rocking for years, man, and you just continue to get better. You continue to light up the rooms that you're in. I appreciate you, sir, for all that you do. Thank you for rocking with us. All right, y'all, you know what it is. Starship is underway, baby. Let's go. Coming up next, love when this gentleman comes through because he always just puts in work. I love his style, love the way he brings it, and he just has a way of writing the type of material that sticks to your bones, a la Mr. Chicken Soup. The one and only Alan Gary is in the building, y'all. Come on, Alan, let these folks know where they can find you. It is always great to see you, sir. Please take it away.
Likewise, friends, you could follow me on my Alan Gary Facebook page. Tonight, my piece is about our theme. Our creative family, of course, has always been about togetherness. And also tonight, no difference. It's blessed to be. I share my piece with all of you called Embrace on the eve of my birthday. Here is my gift to you. It is my embrace. Radiantly dazzling, exquisitely beguiling, mesmerizingly enchanting, whether you are sad or smiling, your presence commanding, I fold like cards, understanding you will catch me and bring me up. As I behold you, syncopating, love-making, never advocating, we ally unparalleled. I pay a king's ransom to free your heart, if ever caught in an iota of indecision. Je t'aime. Te amo, ti amo, I love you strives for precision in any language. Serendipitous connection or heavenly resurrection, puppy love or animal magnetism, someone to talk to, different sizes, but same pair of shoes. Hold me, I'll hold you. Walk with me, help me know my worth. I will do the same for you. It's simple. Face to face, what is most precious? Embrace. Thank you.
That's just amazing. And the wordplay was just ridiculous. Unmute yourself. Give it up for Allie. Gary.
Happy birthday!
Thank you.
For sure, sir. Like, I always appreciate when you do what you do. Again, your word choice is amazing, man. He said exquisitely beguiling. He said, I fold like cards. I'd pay a king's ransom to free your heart. Man, be careful who you say that to. For real. You'll be married in no time saying stuff like that. Excuse me. He's serendipitous and hold me, I'll hold you. I just think that sort of reciprocation is what people look for and desire in togetherness. So thank you. Thank you for always being honest in your writing. And happy early birthday, sir. Truly, man. Truly. All right. Let's keep it going. Coming up next, one of my favorite dudes, man. He just is. Been rocking with us really, really early on since the beginning. He has a style that's only his, and he always has something that we need to hear. Trust you're about to find out. The one and only Aleksandr Goldberg, a.k.a. the Goatberg in the building. Come on, Alexander. Let these folks know where they can find you. Always great to see you. Please, take it away.
Hello, Elemen2al. Hello, dear poets, dear musicians, dear audience. Find me at Gorbensky on Instagram. And the title of the poem that I'm presenting tonight is How Shall We Live? We have opportunity to come together in the face of pressure to make our lives better. Let's stop all this chatter because it won't matter. But we are together. We still come together. But let's work together before it's a wrap. The time is arriving when someone will snap. We need to survive and we must remain free. Because we're together. We are blessed to be. The world is so small. We're interconnected. In all global processes, we're integrated. We want to be local and be where we stay. But sorry, the world is not working that way. In these Epstein files, they have actually showed that through the sex party, we can see the world. There are situations of which we can speak, and globalization is now at its peak. From COVID to sex party, we can see that all of these events have a global effect. The things are now as complicated as ever, but we are together. We must be together. We know that togetherness is superpower. Stay strong every day, every second and hour. Thank you.
Oh, that lie. Togetherness is superpower? Man, that was just funny. Unmute yourself. Give it up for the Goatberg.
Okay.
Yeah. That was building. Thank you, brother.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that's just work, Goldberg. And I always say he always like brings in real life. He always just speaks to the world, to people, directly to people. And I love that perspective of what you do. You said we still come together, but let's work together, right? We're interconnected. Globalization is now at its peak. Yeah. Those Epstein's files are problem. We must be together. Again, I've heard something say, I can't remember, but the only way that we're going to get there is together, right? And if we don't work together and recognize that fact, then we probably won't make it. Thank you, Goldberg, for doing what you do, for coming through to hang out with us, man. You're one of the dopest in the world. Appreciate you. All right, let's keep it going. Coming up next, yo, this dude is like the earth spirit, man. Like I tell you, you can hear just like the mountains stretching out. You can hear the rivers flowing in this man's voice. Love what he does. He is an author. He is an editor. He is just an amazing dude. The one and only Ray Whitaker in the building. Come on, Ray. Let these folks know where they can find you. Great to see you, sir. Please take it away.
Thank you very much. It's good to be back. I had 3 pieces ready, but I didn't know there was a reduced time limit, so I'm only going to do 2. So the first one is called The Healing. Driving to see a cousin in a comfortable white car, to visit her so sick as to be on a ventilator. A precursor to the light from heart monitors and the ventilator front panel. IV pump displaying tacit numbers. Bed linens freshly changed, faint odor of disinfectant. Breathing circuit delivering invisible compliance. A chest rising and falling with each cycle. In an expertly maintained ICU room. Difficult to walk these hospital halls, stepping on gleaming, arduous floors, open-toed shoes not allowed for the healers doing their work. Intrinsically sensing, intuitively strong, compassion, gene present every second to the needs of the infirm. Intently working toward resurrecting some body, as if that someone will invent the longer-lasting light bulb, perhaps enhance world peace, or science a cure for a dreaded disease. Maybe so that the sick may walk again barefoot, through spring ferns and March woods again, and perhaps, just perchance, tell someone again that they love them. Thank you. Wow. I'm down to 18 seconds. Okay, well, this one's short. Farewell camp. The last smoke is rising from my neighbor's camp. He's doing what I am, readying to leave this place of roaring waters. Moose and elk both have come through, startled, cautious, and will be glad to see us go. It is cool here at 9,100 feet. I am glad for the warm coffee and for my Nantahala hoodie's warmth, even on this, a June morning. My 71 years have me appreciate this space of wildness still, where you can pee into the stream, and that's important, as the Firesign Theater lyric goes. I could get all Shakespeare, I suppose, and bid adieu to the stellar jay that raids my camp provisions as if these were put there just for her. Shredded pieces of morning's bagel laid under her pine tree, a parting gift. However, I will make my uneventful breaking of this wild camp, departing to return today to the constructs of humans. Thank you all.
Come on, y'all. This dude's just, I told y'all. Unmute yourself. Give it up for Ray Whitaker.
All right.
Sure. You know, I love how you go all the way into nature, and then like you said, right at the end, it's like now I have to go back to the construct of humans. It is a big difference, you know, being in the world, and I didn't know peeing in the stream was important. Guess I'll have to try it. You said it's cool at 9,100 feet. I don't think I know that because that's pretty up there. In the first piece, thank you for sharing that with us. Anytime you're in a hospital, it's just difficult to be there. You saw the Jedi Master on there. Also caught the line delivering invisible compliance. That's just a hard one. A beautiful way of describing it. And it's difficult to walk these hospital halls. I think that's a universal truth. Honestly, I don't care where you are or what you do. It's difficult. But thank you for sharing that light with us. All right, let's keep it going. Coming up next, just one of my favorite people. She is amazing. She was doing it in New York. Now she's doing it in Philly. She just always has the words that people need to hear. Her fervency is always on point. I saw she had a fur baby that she was rubbing on, which is totally cool. Again, one of my favorites, the one and only Dr. Z Paige in the building. Come on, Dr. Z Paige, let these folks know where they can find you. Great to see you. Please, take it away.
Thanks so much for doing this programming tonight on a holiday. I'd probably be alone without it, so thank you. This first one is about a recent breakup I've been going through. It's about finding meaning in a relationship that's ending. It's called Shift Delete. I do not want this sentence to end. It starts with a capital, terminating in the smallest symbol on the keyboard. The period of my life loving you was anchored to chains of punctuation. Time has stopped inspiring our poetry, so it feels fitting I press the last button with my smallest finger. Although I fear the space between our words and my next beginning, it becomes a relief to close my computer. Our sentence has ended, and I thought this poem would have been longer. Thank you.
Oh, that's just beautifully nasty right there. Unmute yourself. Give it up for Dr. Z Paige.
Yeah.
And
That you always find a way to really drive things home in your style, and I totally dig it. Just the way you started, right? I don't want this sentence to end. Come on. Anchored to chains of punctuation. It becomes a relief to close my computer. Wow. Heartbreak is one of those things that bring about some pretty incredible poetry. It just is. Healing isn't easy, but it's a necessary part of life because people will hurt us. And it's not, maybe it is their fault that they love a poet. It's going to be bad for you, but hey. But thank you for sharing that with us. Thank you for opening your heart to us. Healing, it just takes time, but we're here for you. And I'm glad that we can be here so you're not alone, Dr. Z Paige. Thank you for what you do. Appreciate you. All right, let's keep it going. Coming up next, one of my spiritual advisors. Peace to the God for all the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding that they share. This incredible gentleman just comes through with an experience, man. Like whether he's using his voice as an instrument or, a plethora of instruments. Author of I Didn't Come Here to Tap Dance, contributor to Sunday's Open House Anthology, produced by one of the last poets, the one and only Baba Ngoma in the building. Come on, Baba, let these folks know where they can find you. Great to see you as always. Please, take it away.
Yeah. I put my stuff in the chat. What's up here? So let's rock this up. The song that I'll be humming is the anthem from the American Indian movement, which is called AIM. Misgivings Day, dedicated to the Pequot Indians. Epigraph. It was a fearful sight to see them frying in the fire, and the streams of blood quenching the same, and horrible was the stench thereof. But the victory seemed a sweet sacrifice, and they, the Massachusetts militiamen, gave praise to God. Governor William Bradford, Plymouth, Massachusetts, 1621. When we found these so-called pilgrims, they were wandering around lost, cold, and starving. Thought they was in India or someplace. The earth is our mother, the universe God, so they did not understand that they cannot own the land. These men who cover their bodies in shame call us out of our name and murder in the name of Jesus. Being kind and humane, we shared wild turkey and deer, not knowing there was any need to fear. Gave them shelter and corn, but we still mourn the massacre of our people. They tried to make us slaves we didn't understand, so they cut off our hands. They couldn't dig the songs we sung, so they cut out our tongues. Our spirits still chant battle cries. These so-called Puritans who came with Bible, swords, and guns thank that blue-eyed God that, quote, on this day we send 600 souls to hell. So the truth be told is just stuff your face with corn and turkey. Turkey, don't choke, but do remember, if the guilt don't get you, the karma will.
Yo, he's just an experience, y'all. Unmute yourself, give it up for Baba Ngoma.
What's Baba?
Any and every time you pull out one of your instruments, sir, you always invoke this spirit, right? Your words are not wasted. Your energy is not wasted. And then, you have the nerve to really throw shit in people's faces in the best of ways. I love it. The stream of blood, they cannot own the land. Murder in the name of Jesus. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Our spirits still chant battle songs. And if the guilt don't get you, karma will. Man, that's just amazing. Thank you, Baba, for what you do, for being a pillar of this community and continuing to rock with us. Thank you. All right, let's keep it going. Coming up next, all the way across the pond where it is wicked late, this gentleman is the most eloquent writer in the world. Him and Love have this thing going on like Billy Paul and Mrs. Jones. And I love the fact that he continues to share it with us. You're about to find out why. The one and only Lantern Carrier's in the building. Come on, Lantern. Let these folks know where they can find you. Great to see you, brother. Please, take it away.
Thank you. In 1789, George Washington issued a national proclamation inviting Americans to a day of public thanksgiving and prayer to acknowledge with grateful hearts the many blessings given by the Supreme Being. He called for a spirit of togetherness, for American unity and humble supplications to the great Lord and ruler of nations to beseech God's pardon for all transgressions. The sacred purity of Lincoln's heart, 1863, proclaimed the higher light of a jubilant celebration of God's blessings on the receptive soul of America's speed, fortitude, and enduring strength. It was a time to reflect on the messages of awakening received, the sacrifices made to preserve those invaluable blessings, to recognize that thanksgiving is an inner offering of gratitude, the life breath of divine providence, transcending communities and race. Thus, togetherness involves America harmonizing as one people, millions of voices turning towards inwards for the blessings given from within, the joys and adversities, all shaping and molding Americans as refinements in making, knowing by faith they will inevitably arrive at their destination. Thank you for the pioneering spirit, the continuous quest for liberty, justice, and the pursuit of lofty ideals, the dauntless spirit of your ancestors, the indigenous contributors and founding fathers, your self-giving large-heartedness and magnanimity. Thank you for the iconic public holiday, the family get-together and culinary dishes for the 1621 harvest feast shared between colonists and the Wampanoag Native Americans, their contributions in cultivation, fisheries, natural sciences, and much more. A recognition that despite differences, we're all children of the one, striving in diverse ways to find our way home. Mountain Carrier, thank you.
I don't know how he does that on such a consistent basis, but he does. Unmute yourself. Give it up for Lantern Carrier.
Thank you.
Woo! Thank you. Lantern Carrier.
The sensei himself.
Thanks for that feast of words and love.
Thank you. Thank you.
We are busting at the seams with what you do, sir. And you always just have this way of delivering your work, sir. It's always so matter of fact. Plus, you always throw in history. It's what I love about poets, folks. I've said this many times. Poets don't say anything that we haven't researched already. We're not going to just say some random facts and we haven't fact-checked ourselves, right? So when he mentions dates, he's mentioning time, just like Baba and Ngoma was mentioning times and situations. Like, those things are true. Do yourself a favor, do your own research and find out. Don't just take our word for it. But you can pretty much bet that is the truth. I love how you went all the way back. You mentioned George Washington, a call for a spirit of togetherness, beseech God's pardons for all their transgressions. Like, man, where was I when you thought of that line? Said Thanksgiving is an inner offering of gratitude. I've never heard it put in that perspective, but I truly, truly appreciate that. Harmonizing as one people, the pursuit of lofty ideas. Man. Like, your mind just works in incredible ways, Lantern. Thank you so much for sharing it. Thank you for all your contributions this year. It has been amazing, sir. Thank you. All right, 3 more, and we'll go to halftime. Coming up next, this gentleman, listen, I see he has his instrument this evening. He is an incredible triple threat, whether he is doing poetry, he is telling jokes, or he is singing songs. This man is a unique one of one in the best of ways. The one and only Catman Bill in the building. Come on, Catman. Let these folks know where they can find you. Always great to see you, sir. Please, take it away.
Thank you, Elemental. And I have a blog here. There's no paywall. Come on. Your data won't be shared, and if you don't like what I write about, just delete it. But I'd love to have you on board on Substack. So first, a brief. As ships kept arriving from the east, the first peoples must have thought, why do they keep coming here to take our land? Who do they think they are? Do they use their gods to justify the destruction of our people? In solidarity with those threatened again with the loss of SNAP benefits, I have chosen not to eat today. And now a song that I first learned by, what's his name? An old village folkie, which I forgot his name, but it's called One Meatball, so I better get into it. A little bit walked up and down. He found an eating place in town. Well, he looked the menu through and through to see what 15 cent could do. One meatball, one meatball. He could afford but one meatball. He told the waiter near at hand the simple dinner he had planned. Well, the guests were startled, one and all, to hear that waiter loudly call, one meatball, one meatball. He could afford but one meatball. The little man felt so ill at ease. He said, sir, some bread, sir, if you please. Well, the waiter hollered down the hall, you get no bread with one meatball. One meatball, one meatball. He could afford but one meatball. Little man felt so very bad. One meatball was all he had, and in his dreams he heard the call, you get no bread with one meatball. One meatball, one meatball. He could afford but one meatball. Sorry, I went over.
One meatball. Just who knew that a song could be made up of one meatball? Unmute yourself, give it up for Catman.
Yes, Catman. Woo! On for this night.
Who thinks about that? Like who even comes up with like? But I get it, right? From the jump, you're saying what he could do with 15 cents. Also, I appreciate your protest, sir. I appreciate your solidarity with the people who are struggling in your choice today. That means a lot. So thank you. Really, thank you for that. I love, you said, do they use their God to justify taking our land? Like, come on, man. And then the refrain of that song, you said, you get no bread with one meatball. That's just cold. Like, I understand you're trying to make something out of 15 cents, but that's just cold. Just saying. Thank you, Catman. Really, your songs have definitely helped us get through this year. We appreciate all the work that you do. Y'all make sure you are connecting with this Substack. I'm sure it is some incredible stuff going on there. Thank you, Catman, truly. All right, 2 more. We'll go to halftime. Coming up next, another one of my spiritual advisors. She is amazing. She is a blessing every time she shows up. I am thankful for her, for the conversations that we have, for the knowledge that she continues to share with me, and keeping me on the right perspective. Sometimes I even get a little bit worried about what I write and how I do it, but she reminds me that I'm supposed to keep doing it the way that I do it. So I'm still learning from her also. The one and only Osunyoyin is in the building. Come on, Priestess, let these folks know where they can find you. Always great to see you. Please, take it away.
You can find me in the usual places, and you can find me by any body of water doing a prayer. I wrote this poem back in 2007. It's not very happy, and it actually rhymes. I don't write like this anymore, but I'm reading this because it's appropriate for the day. Okay. It's called No Happy in Thanksgiving. Happy the white man stole your land, murdered your people, committed mass genocide, and annihilated your culture day? The sins of the predecessors remain to be corrected by the people of the present, starting by ridding themselves of the mentality of master and peasant. In shame, the entire country should hang their heads and pray, admit to their forefathers' sins, and confess the atrocities that are too many for one mouth to say. They should all pray to the ancestral spirits of this vast and bounteous land, and openly admit that the fields, mountains, lakes, and rivers were never the European invaders to command. And those of us of African descent should get on our knees and repent for the Buffalo Soldiers' murder of the indigenous ones, who actually protected some enslaved Africans and raised some of our daughters and sons. How can we demand 40 acres of this land in a mule? It is better to act with justice and not to imitate the false sense of entitlement of the imperialistic fools. The quarrel is not over until the damages have been paid. Apologies need to be given in reparations to the indigenous people made.
Oh, just a whole ball of problem. I hate problem. Unmute yourself. Give it up for Osunyoyin.
I'm always so happy that we still have our elders who can speak poetry into our souls, because that is, you can't trade it for anything. And so your poetry makes us wake up in the morning, and also, you know, prepare to become elders ourselves, you know. So thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's the kind of so much importance to speak. So I give thanks for your being here tonight.
As I said, she's always a blessing. And when you write things like this, I had a chance to look at this and read it myself. It is just like, it is the spark, it is the flame, it is the torch, it is the light when people are choosing to be blind. I love the facts that you throw into here. I love how you don't just lay it on one person's or at one person's feet. You call on everyone to recognize this. You call on all the people to see this for what it is, right? You said admit to their forefathers' sins, right? The sins of the predecessor, right? Buffalo Soldiers. Forget that 40 acres in a mule. It's better to ask for justice. I've never heard people say anything like that, because people clearly still talk about that 40 acres in a mule, not for justice. And then you call them imperialistic fools. I love that. I just saw the little court jester hat, the little clowns, and, you know, sending for the royal fool. Thank you for that. It really is something that we needed to hear, and I think that more people need to hear. And listen, y'all take that show on the road, like, you will sell out every night. You and the God will sell out every single night. I'm just saying. Thank you for what you do and continuing to share it with us. All right, one more and we will go to halftime. Coming up next, man, this dude just means so much to our community, means so much to me, for all that he has done, all he continues to do, for all his contributions every single week. He always comes with work. He's always so intuitive when it comes to commenting on his colleagues' work. I really, really can't thank this cat enough, man. He is our resident Gilgamesh. He is another unique one of one. And wherever planet he gets his download from, he must be the only resident, because I've never heard anyone like this cat. Our Jedi Master, the one and only Paul Skiff in the building. Come on, Jedi Master, let these folks know where they can find you. It's always great to see you. Please, take it away.
Yeah, happy indigenous people saved the colonists from starving day. Hope you can hear me. I'm having trouble with the electricity in this facility. apart from my face alive, lung deep dispersal, visible star, unquantified trip, composed by finitude, that harsh border flesh luxuriates, inventor of mathematical lips, embroider with my name, map of kisses, 100-path dweller, your love strength journey, climaxically delivered by pleasure ride, no happier nor more a resident within my body than when to deliberate your passion bless ventures, your passion bless ventures, could I be with you, with you, I'm on my way over.
You leave people speechless, man, for real. Unmute yourself. Give it up for Paul. Skiff.
Wonderful. Skiff.
The skiffness is dangerous in a positive way. I love it.
Facts, man. Your uniqueness is just, it's so evident and it comes off so very real. In the way that you write, your delivery is just, it's just next level. I really don't know how you get it or where you get it from, sir. Like I said, but you are the only resident of your planet, and we are thankful that you bring it that way. It almost sounded like a war chant, but it almost sounded like this spiritual, like, recognition, right? Just the way that you chant, man. Like, you really, really put people in that trance when you chant. Really. Thank you for doing what you do. Thank you for rocking with us all this time and for remaining such a mainstay, man. I can't thank you enough. All right, folks. We have reached halftime. Looks like there are some folks who have not made it. Not sure if they're gonna make it. So the list just got shorter. So this is the time of the show where everyone could just, take a few minutes, refresh whatever drink you're having, stretch your legs, bio break, whatever it is. I did want to shout out our resident descendant of the Starship Enterprise, the one and only Garland Thompson in the building. Great to see you, sir. So yeah, we will take about a 5-minute break, and I will see you all shortly. All right. Good evening, and thank you for tuning in to the online open mic with the greatest community in the world. Week after week, you keep this flame of artistry burning with a light that transcends time, distance, and borders. Now, welcome to the Halftime Report. I'm your correspondent. My name is Elemental, bringing you the latest news and upcoming events, proudly presented by the legendary Nuyorican Poets Cafe. Stay tuned, stay inspired, and as always, keep creating. The Nuyorican Bowery Slam, happening every Monday at the Bowery Poetry Club in New York City, hosted by Luna Rosa and Jay Rose. There are only 3 Nuyorican Bowery Slams left to help you reach the Grand Slam stage. Winner receives a $20 cash prize plus a chance to compete in the final Friday Slam, occurring on the last Friday of the month. This month will be virtual on Zoom, hosted by Matthew Marroquin and Paul Conqueso. Winner receives a $100 cash prize plus a nomination to get in our annual Grand Slam. Final Friday winners get a feature at a Nuyorican open mic and nominate themselves for our $1,000 Grand Slam. For more details on the Slam season, including rules, winners, and current year scoreboard, go to nuyorican.org/slam. Our open mics at the Lower East Side Center are back and better than ever. The venue records high quality audio and video of all performances, and they are live streamed to the Lower East Siders and Nuyorican YouTube channel. The first Wednesday of the month, we have Women's Orator Wednesday, aka WOW, hosted by somebody's mama. Make sure you come through. It's gonna be amazing. The remaining Wednesdays of the month, we have the Nuyorican Open Mic, hosted by Brian Acosta Aria, aka Brian the Motel Guy. Make sure you plug in. It is going to be something special. Our online programs, which are absolutely free, include the online open mic hosted by yours truly, weekly on Thursdays via Zoom and live stream on YouTube. All styles are welcome. Every artist has 4 minutes to rock with new themes every week. The Slam Workshop, happening on the second Tuesday of every month via Zoom, hosted by the National Youth Poet Laureate Stephanie Pacheco. When you sharpen your craft, you sharpen your performance. Make sure you plug in. There are many other in-person and online events coming up. For info and tickets of all the programming, you can go to nuyorican.org/calendar. Our social media and website and other links, including how to sign up for the mailing list, you go to our Linktree/Nuyorican Poets Cafe. Visit our YouTube channel to catch past live streams of online and Lower East Side Center open mics, beatniks, and special events at Battery Park City, Poetry House, and NJ Pack. The Nuyorican Poets Cafe is a non-profit 501c3 organization based in New York City on the Lower East Side. Ticket sales and grants don't cover all of our programs and operations expenses. So here are ways that you can help support us in our mission to continue with moving poetry forward. Our merchandise, shirts, hats, and tote bags available for purchase at our Nuyo table and in-person events, or go to nuyorican.org/merch. Spring and summer collection coming soon. Also, check out and subscribe to our Patreon site. Gain access to video recordings of in-person events not available online for the public. Go to patreon.com/Nuyorican Poets Cafe. Special thanks to our tech team, our programs and operations team, all of our hosts, our executive director, and all our sponsors for helping us to continue to move our artwork forward. We appreciate you for all your continued support, helping us to keep the spirit of artistry and inspiration of poetry alive and moving forward through the spirit of our founder. Brought to you by Elemental Vision Works, inspiring change through passionate poetry and creative production.
Your energy and passion truly make this community something special. Thank you for all your artistry and your genius. Truly can't thank you enough.
We appreciate you. Now, back to the show. Peace. All right. Hope everyone is still good. Thank you all for hanging out. Sending love to Ray Whitaker. Listen, it has been an incredible night so far. And we've got some folks in the second half that's going to remind you of why we do this and why we continue to do this. So, coming up first, this gentleman, all the way from the Pacific Northwest, he has a way of writing songs. he has a way of writing poetry that just has a way of putting our week into balance. His tone, his delivery, his instrumentation, like this dude, he's just one of my favorite people on earth, man. Because he's just been doing it. He's so consistent with it. He's dedicated to it. Shout out Deneen. Hope all is well. Really, you're about to find out why I hype this dude up so well, because he's just incredible with it. The one and only Joeski Sea in the building. Come on, Joeski. Let these folks know where they can find you. Always great to see you, sir. Please, take it away.
Hey, Elemental. Okay, wonderful.
Rock star, Joeski. Let's go.
Thank you, man. So this is new. This is a song I wrote for the beautiful Deneen. You are my person, oh how I love you. You are my person, oh how I love you. After the storm, hope is reborn. You are my person, stepped out of a dream. You are my person, stepped out of a dream. After the storm, love feels so warm. It's raining when these blues try to drown what we have found. Love that is so true. I would do it all again. I would do it all again. You are my person, stepped out of a dream. You are my person, stepped out of a dream. After the storm, hope is reborn. It's raining when these blues try to drown what we have found. Love that is so true. I would do it all again. I would do it all again. I would do it all again.
Man, if she wasn't your wife, she would be. Unmute yourself. Give it up for Joeski Sea.
Man. You know, I just bought my son like a high-end phone, you know, and we've been talking every day. Like he can't get enough of the knowledge that I'm feeding him, you know, and he's like, Dad, this is what I'm feeling today, you know, and then I'm like, hey, you know, calm down. It's not that serious, you know, but like when you played that, I felt emotional because of my connection with my first son, you know, like he's my everything and he's so talented, you know, so thank you for that. I appreciate it.
Yeah, Joeski. Again, your melodies are just incredible, sir. and the softness in your voice. That's why I said if Deneen wasn't already your wife, like she wouldn't have a choice after hearing a song like that. But I love how you just you didn't just start talking about, oh, your eyes are this, oh, your hair is that, oh, your skin is this. You went all the way into, like you said, you are my person, right? That's just after the storm, hope is reborn, stepped out of a dream. Sir, you got to be careful with language like that. I would do it all again. Like, for some reason, as you were singing this song, Joeski, I'm thinking, yo, why does this sound like a Beatles song to me? Like, why does this sound like have this tone of what the Beatles did? And I'm just waiting, on Sir Paul McCartney to come singing with you the harmony and all that. Like, it just had that feel to me. So thank you for being dedicated to Deneen and to the work that you do, Joeski. It really, really does put our week into balance. Thank you, sir. Truly. And shout out Deneen. All right, let's keep it going. Coming up next, listen, I saw something recently. This gentleman, he is a bard amongst poets. He is a true scholar. He is a true man of the earth. I saw something he did on a program that I've kind of touched on. But let me tell you, that 6 or 7 minute, I think yours might have been a little bit longer, podcast about your poem, sir, stellar, really. I'm glad that you found that, because that definitely does give perspective in new ways. So thank you for that. This gentleman, he like raises the IQ in every room that he steps in. I can tell you, he is not your chihuahua. Prepare yourself. It's time for our Tez Talk. The one and only Mr. Tezozomoc is in the building. Come on, Mr. Tez. Let these folks know where they can find you. Great to see you as always, sir. Please take it away.
All right. I dropped it on the chat, and then I'm going to jump in because we have very short time. So today is Gratitude Day for us, and no better person or entity to give that to than the soil. The soil and the specter, land as witness. The soil remembers what we forget. Each fur is a ledger, each seed a testimony. Plowed rows are not neutral. They are scars from treaties broken, bones ground into fertilizer, land titles signed in the ink of conquest. The canal is no mere ditch. It is a vein cut into Mother Earth's skin, blood redirected, flow, hardness for agribusiness kings. But listen, when the tractors rest, the water whispers, it carries fragments of Nahuatl prayers, the syllables of rivers that once flowed free. Cornfields bend in silence, but beneath their stillness, an insurgent root system spreads, each stalk a survivor, each husk a hidden scripture. When Quetzalcoatl followed the ants into the mountain, it was not just to find maize, it was to teach us. The creatures know the path to survival. The soil keeps the secrets until the hungry are ready to listen. And the specters rise, the ghosts step out from their irrigation mist, faces weathered by decades in the sun, braceros, suiters, deportees. These speak in chorus. The land was never empty. The land was never silent. The land was never yours to own. Even the machines rust towards memory. Power lines hum like a requiem, their geometry slicing the sky, yet failing to erase the murmurs of old songs. Transmissions, power lines become monuments, iron skeletons praying against the wind. And then I'll close it with, the soil is not passive ground, it is witness, it is archive, it is insurgency at the feet.
Yo, like I I'll let y'all tell it first. Unmute yourself. Give it up for Mr. Tez.
Oh man, that line, the soil keeps the secrets until the hungry are ready to listen. Oh man, that like messed with my head. I was like, wow, how can you write such a line, man? Like that kind. That's the kind of line that is like from ancestral origin, you know, and that's a beautiful, beautiful proverb right there. Thank you.
I absolutely agree. It's like you would just have to, picture this campfire, and Mr. Tez is just sitting around telling the entire community these stories. I agree, Zomkhonto. Like that line, I would think that every organization in the world that deals with land, horticulture, would think about this line and could use this line, sir. That was a level of genius that I think only Mr. Tez could bring, because he actually puts his hands in the soil. So he has heard these things, right? He said each seed a testimony, right? Bones ground into fertilizer. When he started talking about the corn, he said each husk a hidden scripture. Man, the land was never silent. It's an archive. Like, sir, you are just tuned in. Really, you are tuned in to what I believe the ancestors would want us to know about this place. It is the land. It is worth fighting for. It has been fought over, and it's still speaking. Thank you, Mr. Tez. Just amazing, sir. Really. Make sure you plug in with Mr. Tez. He also has a Substack, and I'm telling you that that interview, not an interview, it was more like a podcast. But listen, it was broken into sections. It's an amazing, amazing piece of work. Make sure you check out Mr. Tez's work, truly. Thank you, Mr. Tez. All right, let's keep it going. We got you, Garland. So, Auntie April in the building. This artist has come through, and she puts her heart in her work. She has told us, she has read us poetry that is probably some of the most traumatic things that have ever happened to her. But we are here for it. We love what she does. We embrace all of what you do and how you do it. The one and only April Gonzalez in the building. Come on, Auntie. Make sure you let these folks know where they can find you. Great to see you as always. Please, take it away.
Thankful. This time of year always brings me to tears. Thanksgiving at your place, last time I saw your face. Hope the pain doesn't last and the day quickly pass. But it drags on so long. For the kids, I must stay strong. Cooked up all this food, everyone compliments. It's so good. For them, it's no waste. But for me, I cannot taste. Thought another year would bring relief. Yet my mouth paralyzed still with grief. Drown out sorrows in this rum, goals to become numb. Concentrate, be sure to nod. Laughter replaces the urge to sob. Time for the why I'm thankful speech. Attempt to speak, voice releases painful screech. Quick, say something, throw them off. Clear throat, pretend to cough. I thank you, Lord, for this meal, waking me another day to feel, and especially the ability to make new memories with the gift that keeps on giving, my beautiful family. Wildflower. DFY, Division for Youth, divided us from our family. Punishment for seedlings behaving reactively. We joke, called it down for years. Comic relief to laugh off the tears. Stuck inside as I fought my case. Belt offered, but my family thought that's a waste. Let her pay for the consequences of her actions, even when they were basic propagation. Easier to let me wilt alone in the darkness of jail than shine sunlight on the many ways they had failed. I once was told I didn't realize how beautiful I was. How could I when all my life People only pointed out my flaws. Oh, she's so skinny. Why don't you comb your hair? Always looking like a boy. You should at least dress like you care. I shrank behind their pine tree, swallowing my cries. Their allelopathic properties deny me the ability to photosynthesize. I do anything to repulse the advances of men. I just never expected to be denied soil and water by the women. Their insults paraquat, exasperating my childhood trauma, yet all was eclipsed by the mold-down restraints and DFY drama. I contemplated several times cutting my wrists, but I lacked a degree of selfish, so I became a masochist. I'd cut the inners of my stems and roots, places easiest to hide where no one looks, until I traded blades for ink and hues, the adulting way of coping with unhealed abuse. Now my body blooms in artwork worn, each tattoo a petal from emotions torn. Healthier coping, my psychiatrist says. Progress is a garden grown in tiny threads. I haven't reached for new body art in a while. Healing has softened where pain used to pile. Happiness unlocked the day I found the key, embracing all the ugly and the beauty in and outside of me. My showers became rainstorms where my wildflowers bloom. Freud's theory of evolution, defense mechanisms take on many forms. So don't pick the flower if you can't handle her thorns. Poem. I made it. I skipped a verse, but.
See what I'm saying? Unmute yourself. Give it up for April Gonzalez.
That last line, though. Ooh. Oh, that last line. Wow.
First of all, we got you. Secondly, the emotional content that you always give your work is felt. It is felt. And the truth that you choose to write into these poems, the truth that you choose to share with us, it's just one of a kind, really. I feel the emotion. I can hear the emotion. Like, these are, real life tales. They're not just, someone chasing their tail. It's just really, really amazing work. He said, I thought another year would be a release. Yeah, well. So this second poem about the wildflower, such a really, really dope way of putting that. You said they chose to leave you in the dark instead of shining sunlight on the many ways they failed. That's just... Families don't hear that, of course, right? It's just like, yo, it's your fault. You should own up to it, right? Shrank behind their pine trees. You said you thought about... That was just a dope segment. You thought about suicide, but you lacked the degree of selfish, so you became a masochist? Like, what? Yo, it's just each tattoo a petal. Like, thank you for that. Really, really thank you for that. You're just amazing, and I'm thankful that you continue to come through. I'm thankful that you're now a mainstay of our community. Your voice it just cuts through, and we appreciate you sharing it with us. Thank you. All right, let's keep it going. We have now 3 on the good luck round. All right. So coming up next, I believe this is your first time hanging out with us, sir. Is that correct?
That's right. Yeah. Good to meet you, Elemen2al.
Welcome, sir. Please, without giving us your address, tell us where in the world you're connecting from this evening.
We're from Tennessee, near Nashville.
Tennessee in the building.
Yes, yes.
Yo,
and
I was
love
just
New
in
York
Tennessee
when
this
I'm
summer.
there.
Fantastic. I was just out there this summer for the Southern Fried Poetry Competition. Amazing, amazing place. Listen, first, welcome to the greatest community in the world. You've seen how this has gone this evening. After you're done, I will yell at you some more. But it is great to see you. Please let these folks know where they can find you. Take it away. Welcome.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, I'm thankful to you and everyone here and on this day of mourning. And yeah, I'm on Instagram, Charles Thomas Poet. I have a poem here. Okay, poetry of the future. Poets, some of whom are known to be brooding, cantankerous, withdrawing, overdrawing folk, may still count some of these among their number, yet the future, being more positive, will contain less and less to be mournful and solemn about. Joy will replace much of the sorrow. Writing for writing's sake will replace much of the need to lament. And yes, there will still be poetry praising the beloved's lips and heart and various parts, yet also poetry praising every body, all ways of being. No more dark, light, night, day, black, white, negative metaphors, no more darkest hour imagery for bad or difficult things, no more describing ice on roads as black ice. Give me night, give me dark, so we can be in the black, profiting from the absence of the white market in racism. You know, poets only declare the truth with a small t, as truth seems to them. That poets of the future are always optimistic, always wanting all to feel loved and be loved. But actually, the future doesn't exist, does it? Today is the seed of the hoped for, longed for future world. Let's plant the seed which grows in the beautiful dark. And that imagery is from W.E.B. Du Bois. Okay, thank you.
Will color me absolutely shocked in the best of ways. Oh my goodness. Unmute yourself. Give it up for Charles Thomas.
Wonderful.
Woo! Thank you.
Wow. Wow. I need a second for that one. Wow, sir. Really. So, one, we're going to pop the cherry, baby. Pop the cherry, baby. Second, you are one of us. I don't know if you've been searching for a place to call your poetry home, but you just found it this evening, sir. Really. And let me officially tell you that you just fucked up, because now you have to be here every Thursday. When you come up with something like that, that's how you show up and show out, sir. Truly. All right? Poem of the future? Like, man. Like, poetry praising the lips. Joy will replace most of the sorrow. Praising everybody. No more darkest hour imagery. But that damn line, man. You said, give me night. Give me dark. Poets of the future are always optimistic. The future doesn't exist, does it? Listen. And then you mentioned, the great W.B. Du Bois is like, that's just beautiful. I really didn't see that coming. That's why I said color me surprised. I thought you were going to talk about how the themes are going to change, but man, give me night, give me dark. Oh, please make sure you put your information in the chat so we can follow you and remind you that you need to sign up every Wednesday so you can come and get down with us on Thursday. Welcome to the greatest community in the world, sir. Amazing. Thank you. Amazing. Damn, y'all. Listen, I'm also thankful that we've been doing this. This is episode 102, folks, and we are still hearing new voices. I'm thankful for all of y'all to make sure that we all continue to get new artistry and new voices to come through and rock. It's amazing, y'all. For real. All right. I see another one of our artists are coming in the building right now. We will make sure we get to her. What's good, Sam? We'll get to you. So coming up next, this my brother, man. Storm God's in the building. I don't know if you feel the crackle in the air, but this dude is an atmosphere rearranger. He speaks from his heart in the voice of our ancestors, and he is loving and unforgiving and fucking powerful, man. The one and only Zomkhonto in the building. Come on, man. Let these folks know where they can find you. Always great to see you, brother. Please take it away.
All right. So I work with youth in one of the most dangerous neighborhoods in Toronto, Jane and Finch. So I'm always walking down Jane Street trying to dissuade them from gangs. So this is the perspective of an old man bumping into a young man and he accidentally drops his gun. I was just walking down Jane Street, old knees humming like tired church choirs, sun melting on my shoulders like warm syrup when my body brushed against a young brother whose steps moved like drum beats I used to know. Our shoulders met, soft collision, like two worlds trying to remember they were carved from the same dust. And then clatter. Cold metal cased the concrete. A gun. His. A child's fear dressed in steel. He reached for it. I reached for my disappointment. Leave it, I said. Voice slow, gravely, like a grandfather clock counting down to truth. He looked at me like I had asked him to unlearn survival itself. Like, what you know about this, old man? He spit, fire crackling in his throat, and I said, son, I know that weapon being pointed at you long before it ever pointed at anyone else. The street went quiet, holding his breath like a mother in prayer. He straightened up, fists balled, anger shining in his eyes like broken glass that still remembers it used to be whole. You don't know me, he snapped, but I chuckled. Soft as wind through cotton fields and said, oh, but I do. I've seen you 1,000 times in the stories my ancestors braided into my bloodstream. I leaned in, let memory do the talking, like long before the block had colors and boys carried thunder to prove they could make storms. Our people moved in circles, not territories. Back in the old villages, we tied our spirits together like roots, shared secrets beneath the earth. When one man fell, the whole tribe fell and got bruised. When one child cried, even the trees leaned in to listen. I told him about the griot, how they carried history not on paper but in heartbeats, how warriors fought not to dominate but to protect, how elders sat with the young and planted wisdom like seeds that never asked for applause. I said, you think togetherness comes from brothers who would bleed you just to prove loyalty? Nah, boy. Real togetherness, that is the old magic. The one that heals instead of harms. It's when we lift each other like sun lifts morning fog. It's when your strength ain't measured by weapons you carry, but by who you make safer with empty hands. His eyes softened. Just a flicker. Like a candle remembering it can glow, but it still glanced at the gun. Like it whispered his name. I stepped between him and the metal, let my shadow swallow it whole. Pick it up, I said. And you carrying not just the weight of the steel, but the weight of every mother who ever had to bury her future. Walk away from it. And you carrying the legacy of men who survived so you can stand here breathing. For a moment, time stood still. Like even the air was waiting to see what kind of man he'll be. I turned. Old bones, steady stride, walked away with the ease of someone who knows he planted something. Didn't look back, but I hoped, Lord, I hoped, that when he finally moved, it wasn't towards the gun, but towards the echo of my words. Because I know this much, we ain't strangers bumping into each other on sidewalks. We are a scattered village trying to remember how to be a people again. Togetherness, it's not found in the weapon that falls. It's found in the wisdom that rises when two shoulders touch. Zomkhonto kabatel.
I tried to warn y'all before he started. Unmute yourself. Give it up for Zomkhonto.
God,
All right.
Zomkhonto.
Yes. Fantastic as always.
Powerful.
Great job.
Powerful work and powerful work.
But you know what you're doing is something that needs to be done as an elder needs to be done. I mean, people think they get older, they don't have to do anything or pay attention to anything. But the way in the poem, the way you brought this poem to him, at the very, very least, you planted a big, deep seed. And I'm sure that his ancestors are standing around him, spiritually smacking him in the back of the head, going, listen.
No doubt, no doubt. I love that, Oshu, for real. Yo, man. First of all, the premise of this poem was just like, and then how it all came together, man. You are a master at work, really. You said we two worlds cut from the same dust. Amazing. He reached for the gun. I reached for my disappointment. Like I'm asking you to unlearn survival. Just really dope. Boys carried thunder to prove they could bring storms. How warriors fought to destroy, not to protect. It's not about who you can hurt with this gun, but who you can make safe with empty hands. That's just we ain't strangers. We are a scattered village learning to be together again. Told y'all he speaks with the ancestors' voice, man. He just does. He's connected to it in a very real way. And I feel like I can hear them cheering in your throat when you start ripping like this, man. It's pretty amazing, dude, for real. Appreciate you, brother. Truly. All right. So we got 4 more artists this evening. And I'm glad this next person made it. I love when she comes through because her voice is just another one of those that just cuts right through. She speaks of empowerment, and I really love the style in which she does it in. You'll see. The one and only Sam Harty in the building. Come on, Sam, let these folks know where they can find you. Great to see you as always. Please, take it away.
Hey, everyone. Sorry to be late like that, but it was a big day. So let's see. I've got 3 new pieces. So new shit. And let's see. The first one is, where is it at? Here it is. First one is called Wheel. I can't fix me. No matter how hard I try, that anxious part of me frets, worries, dreads so much in life. Sleep eludes me, my subconscious struggling to shut down while the TV drones on, ever a background distraction forged in fear of nightmares about dying, car wrecks, getting shot, suicide. Heart beating out of my chest, stomach knotting, dread of what could be, might be, repeats of past mistakes. My life fallen down a well it cannot exit. I can't fix me. I can only move forward and ahead on a path I never subscribed to. Anxious, weary, afraid. A spoke on the wheel of life. And the next one second. It's called Access Denied. My thoughts are my own. I used to share the private parts of me. Not always willingly, not always whole. You stole my dreams once, slipped past every boundary I tried to build. Cracked open doors I thought were locked until you broke them down, until they weren't mine anymore. You walked through me like a hallway, taking whatever you wanted, my voice, my safety, the version of me I might have been. But not anymore. The codes have changed, the locks are new. The girl you broke rewrote the system line by line until she became her own firewall. You don't get in anymore. You don't get the key. You don't get a single piece of the person I rebuilt from the inside out. This body, this mind, this life is all restricted, all protected, access denied. Damn, I had one more too. I wonder if I can do it in 30 seconds. I'm going to try it. This one's called Loud. I will never be soft and pretty. I was not born from hush. I came out screaming loudly, like I knew a future secret. I cannot be your sweet girl. I'm not mean, though, but tenacious and outspoken. I might have been soft-spoken once, but she doesn't live here anymore. I'm not here to be manageable. I'm not here to be liked. I'm here to be me, the version that crawled out of the fire and learned how to stand. Silence tried to mute me. Violence tried to tame me. But I rose sharp, unapologetic, unbreakable in every place they told me not to grow. I am made of thunder, and every time I speak, I split the sky. If you wanted fragile, you should have looked elsewhere. Thank you.
Yo, I'm made of thunder, and every time I speak, I split the sky. You better come on with that. Unmute yourself. Give it up for Sam Harty.
Bravo, Sam.
I came out screaming, like I knew a secret in the future. Oh, come on now. That was nice.
You come through, Sam, for real. Thank you for making time to hang out with us this evening. For real, your work is it speaks so loud, man. And like, gosh, the spoken the wheel of life. That access denied though. That such a program. It's gosh, for real. I cracked open doors I thought were locked. The version of me I might have been. The girl you broke rewrote the system. I love that. And in Loud, he said, I will never be soft and pretty. I cannot be your sweet girl. Not here to be manageable. Right? And then the line that I mentioned, that last line, I'm made of thunder. Every time I speak, I split the sky. Gosh, that's just, I'm like, yo, where was I? Where was I? Did I just miss that down low? Was I asleep when that came through? Because goodness, that's a dope line. For real. Appreciate you, Sam, for coming through. All right. Let's get to it. We got 3 more artists that are going to rock with us this evening. So, coming up first, again, I mentioned this gentleman. He is our resident descendant of the Starship Enterprise, a pillar of our community as well, has been rocking with us for some time, and I always look forward to hearing from him. The one and only Garland Thompson in the building. Come on, man. Let these folks know where they can find you. Great to see you as always, sir. Please, take it away.
Thank you, Elemental. Thank you, everybody. It's been great. I'll put it in the chat. Thanksgiving Day. Thanksgiving Day. Nat King Cole on the box, and a great pal dressed to the nines heads out to dance and feast with the swanks in their swankiness, some highfalutin private club membership joint meant for those who have what others have not. Thanksgiving Day, and the world outside my apartment is so still. Almost no cars for at least 10 minutes of standing in the street, marveling at the quiet. A dog is barking, and a siren sounds in the way-off distance, almost as if an alternate universe were bleeding through to ours. The air is cold and light gray, Not bleak, beautiful, as if a great snow had fallen and muffled the sounds of the city. Thanksgiving Day. I think of friend Mike, tall, handsome German man who stands behind a row of covered tables, serving unhoused men, women, and children food they are truly grateful for. He sees the smiling faces of the mothers, joyful at the sight of their children eating. The hope they cling to is renewed, and the thought that they might actually have a chance to escape the survival and experience more than they ever dreamed possible is a spark rekindled and brought to light with every bite a 5-year-old takes. Thanksgiving Day. I sit alone in my little pad, drink gourmet coffee from 7-Eleven, write poetry, and listen to the blues, those echoes of my ancestors. Sunnyland Slim, Robert Johnson, Ray Charles. I wax poetic because at this moment it is the right thing to do, and I want to do the right thing. Whatever the moment deserves. Who am I to stand in the way of my world? I give, and it gives back. With each new day, the sun rises, then it sets. The moon rises with each new night, then it sets. And through it all, I get to breathe deep, sensuous lungfuls of life. What more can someone ask for? Only that every day be thought of as Thanksgiving Day. Thank you.
Oh, what? What? Unmute yourself. Give it up for Garland Thompson.
Yeah, Garland.
Oh,
All right.
that last
I like
line.
Garland.
That last line. Every day should be thought of as Thanksgiving Day. Oh, that last line. Oh man. Because we usually do not give thanks at all until certain holidays. You know, we never need to wait for holidays to give thanks, you know, and most of these holidays are concocted anyway. So, you know, every day should be Thanksgiving Day, man. So thanks for that, man. Salute, salute.
Beautiful. I agree. I don't think that anyone should wait for a particular time of year to enjoy their people, to call and say I love you, to share food with them, or to make an abundance for everyone to eat. I just don't think that that should be connected to any day in particular. I don't think that should be connected to any capitalist ideal to make money, right? Because there's so much love that happens when people get together and share food. There's stories that happen. There's just a connection of, yo, youngster, sit down and let me tell you something. It's like, oh, great granddad, you don't know about this? This is how we use Snapchat. It's like, oh, okay, cool, right? But I just think it's important for that family to always know that that's always available. I love that, right? Every day. Treat every day like Thanksgiving. And then you had me at the whole jazz thing, man. You said Nat King Cole was on the radio in the beginning. You mentioned Robert Johnson. Like, oh, man. And then the imagery, right? A great snow had fallen and silenced the city. Brought to life with every bite a child takes. Sat down drinking my 7-Eleven coffee and listened to the blues. Wax poetic because it's the right thing to do. And I want to do the right thing. Whatever the moment deserves. This is something else I love about poets. Is we give it whatever the moment deserves. Come on, Charles with the Spike Lee. Come on, man. Like, yo, for sure. For sure. Good stuff, man. Like, y'all are just absolutely amazing. Thank you so very much, Garland, for doing what you do. Continuing to come through and share your energy, man. It means a lot. Truly. All right, we have 3 more artists. The maestro came in, so we'll definitely make sure we make room for him. But first, I believe we have another new voice this evening. Please, ma'am, first of all, welcome. Is this your first time rocking with us?
Yes, it is.
Thank you for being here. We really
Welcome.
appreciate you. Please, without giving us your address, tell us where in the world you are plugging in from this evening.
I'm plugging in from Western Massachusetts, Chicopee to be precise.
Okay.
Yeah.
Massachusetts in the building. Listen, we've been doing this for a while, and we are thankful that you found a place to share what's on your heart. Please let these folks know where they can find you. Welcome to the greatest community in the world. Please take it away.
Thank you, Elemen2al. You can find me on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. And without further ado, I'm going to read encouragement. You are meant to court grace without a trace of regret, to emerge from your cage where your rage was maced. Your garment of armor bears rents and tears from the rogue rats who ate at your guts, but didn't get to the core of what you are. A gem of a runner who raced like a comet through the great green earth as one of a team of first-rate defenders. Now is the hour to end your mourning and create your democratic entourage once again. Thank you.
Talk about imagery, man. For real. Unmute yourself. Give it up for Mary Jennings.
All right, Mary.
That was
Thank you.
beautiful, Mary. That was lovely.
Wonderful.
Thank
That was
you.
incredibly lovely. Your pen is like soft and very gentle, but the power that it holds and the emotions that it invokes is beyond this world. Thank you for sharing that with us. Okay.
Thank you, Zomkhonto.
Yeah, listen. Like I was telling Charles earlier, ma'am, that's how you show up and show the hell out with work like that. Appreciate you, Zomkhonto. Take it easy. So, in true New York fashion, we're going to pop the cherry, baby. Pop the cherry, baby. You are definitely one of us. Like he said, your pen is gentle and soft. And as I mentioned before, you have officially fucked up, man. Because now we need to hear your voice every Thursday right here in this building, right? So again, make sure you put your information in the chat so we can remind you every Wednesday that you need to sign up and come through and rock with us. I just love the tone in which you wrote this, right? As I mentioned to someone else this evening, it sounds like a stream, just running calmly on its own, just enjoying the scenery that it gets to be in, right? You mentioned emerge from your cage, a comet that raced through the earth. Like, come on. So the perspective of that, you start melding worlds, and you put it in a way that it's not offensive. It's just calming. It's just soothing. And we appreciate you so much for that. We can't wait to hear more from you. Thank you for hanging out with us. Welcome to the greatest community in the world. All right. We have 2 artists left this evening. There she is. We're going to close with you, Math. So please stand by. All right. Coming up next, this is another artist that has been rocking with us since very early on. Jersey in the building. She just comes through and she really just digs into her work. She is an author. She is an incredible person, and I love when she comes through to rock, man. For real, her voice is just only hers, man. I love it. The comedian, poetic, the one and only Terri Rose Jertson in the building. Come on, Terri, let these folks know where they can find you. Great to see you as always. Please take it away.
You can find me on Facebook on Teresa Rose Jertson or Terri Rose Jertson, and you can find me on Instagram under the Chameleon Poetic. So this is one I'm working on, may or may not be done. Sunshine warms my face, melanins my ancestors through my presence. They carry me over the troubles of this life to the next. When the sorrow is too heavy to shoulder, how many shoulders? The sun glistens, pulling out genetic pools of perspiration. That hard work is required to reach the destination. Always feels like the wrong language. Impossible to go on. Feels like a million miles away. Oh, goals you never set in motion. Smells like a lack of determination. Looks back and turns into a pillar of salt. But I always do, to see where I came from. The sun did not melt my ambitions, it illuminated the failures. Ancient texts unearthed in caves reveal these truths. You were warned of the days, the coming of the one who deceives us, who will fool them into worshiping him. But he is the false deity, the one who declares himself King of Kings, who builds monuments to himself, presses graven images on two-faced coins, render unto Caesar what is Caesar's, the 7 deadly sins, his manifesto. Believe what you will, but you will have to choose a side. The battle outcome proves truth for lies, is foretold in revelations of the saints. Victory for the Son of Man, then comes the New Jerusalem, foretold in the holy texts. Choose wisely or your soul will pay the price. The sun being blotted out from the sky, earth will perish and die. Humanity will share the burden imperfectly created to self-destruction when left to their own devices. But the all-wise, all-knowing, omnipresent creator knew how this would play out before they started. Dearly departed, we are gathered here today to witness the marriage of this new bride as we reboot this thing called life.
Come on, reboot. That's just money, Terri. Unmute yourself. Give it up for Terri Rose Jertson.
All right, Terri. Woo.
Right on. Right on. Yay, reboot.
Yeah, for real.
Come to karaoke on Saturday.
Very cool.
Was that reboot or reborn?
Listen.
Bring it, Terri.
Listen. I feel you a little bit on the not sure if it's done yet. I think maybe a couple more lines about the marriage would just solidify the whole thing, really. Because I love where you're going with it. When the sorrow is too heavy to shoulder, it always feels like the wrong language. Smells like a lack of determination. The sun did not illuminate my ambition. And I love that line. I try to use it as often as I can, but sparingly. Render unto Caesar all that is Caesar's. Like I just stinking love that. Especially, when you're referring to this person who proclaims himself King of Kings and, builds monuments in his own image. Sounds like Caesar. Just saying. But that's work, Terri. Really. Like I can tell that you've been working hard. And it comes through very clearly in your work. So thank you for sharing that with us, Terri. It's amazing. Truly, it's amazing. All right, folks. Last poet of the evening. And really, we kind of saved one of the best for last. This author, playwright, pushcart nominee, former fencer, educator, amazing human being, has been rocking with us for some time. His resilience is second to none. The mastery of his work. He has only just traded his foil for his pen because he continues to strike pressure points with uncanny accuracy. This gentleman's amazing. The one and only Mathematics in the building. Come on, Maestro. Let these folks know where they can find you. It is always great to see you. Please, take it away.
Hey, good evening, my people. Just getting in from celebrating, giving thanks with my family. And I got this piece, and it's very pertinent to what's going on in here. The title is A Body Under Reconstruction, A Mind Along for the Ride. Hammers bang nails into boards. Saws wind their way through 2x4s, measured and cut just right. Surgeons enter bodies with light and cameras, go in places where an inhabitant can only imagine. Assuming it is there, the specialist says that it's not working anymore and needs fixing. The pain endured for too long verifies the place that needs fixing, though instincts have never offered internal remedy. Sounds resound, never heard of inside this body. Trickles turn to rumbling gushes that should spill out of new openings. Gushes stay contained to rush and rumble like a muffled tsunami through newly opened spaces. Organs removed, reposition organs left behind. Mind can only witness and wonder about the shifting landscapes inside this body. Peace.
Yo. It's almost unfair when this dude comes through the rip. Unmute yourself. Give it up for the maestro.
Bravo, Norm.
Maestro.
Right.
Always bringing it.
Beautiful work.
Math, you're just like I truly learn from you. Your wordplay is magnificent. Your delivery has just always been like this pulse. Every time I hear you, it's just like this pulse that just keeps you alive, man. Not you, but me, the listener. It just keeps you alive through your work, man. It's strong, it's heartfelt. The way that you write these poems, your imagination, the dance that you and your pen do is something that I've never seen before. And you continue to do it at such a high level. I really can't thank you enough, Math, for making it in to hang out with us this evening and always taking it up. Always, performing at such a high level, sir. Definitely a pillar. Definitely one of the dopest cats in the world, man. Thank you for doing what you do and sharing it with us. All right. I will extend 1 second if Marianne would like to get down. Okay, let's do it. So Marianne is going to close us out this evening. Check it out. So this artist, love this artist. She is an educator. She is the moon spirit. She just has a way of like cradling you in her words and in her artwork. And it just kind of like soothes you. And then you feel the warmth of the moon. I know, right? Most of the time you don't feel any warmth coming from it. But when you hear her, it does feel like there's warmth coming off of the moon through her voice. Amazing, amazing artist. Shout out Jules. The one and only Marianne Tefft in the building. Come on, Marianne. Let these folks know where they can find you. Great to see you as always. Please, take it away.
Oh, thank you, Elemental. The pleasure is mine. Thank you so much. And the shout out right back at you from St. Martin, from Jules. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. I'm so sorry to be so late, and I was picking up on the other line that all the poems were short tonight. I'm really grateful to be able to join tonight and wish everybody the top of the season. I have a short poem called November. I crave light that clings to my neck, freckling the brittle space where timid shoulders like truculent louvers collide with low-slung thoughts. I want the embrace of exuberant rays, 8 minutes old, heat that sizzles the ruby red lids of upturned eyes, but in this season I cannot stare into starlight. My shoes scuff the dusty veins of sepia leaves, bruised in their fall from chartreuse grace. Mournful physicist, I know the sun only by where it is not. In the long shadows of lost coyotes who move by night to flee the frozen ground. Thank you so much, Elemental, for offering me a spot, and happy night to everybody.
Of course, we'll always make room for our mainstays. And amazing as you are, of course. Unmute yourself. Give it up for Marianne Tefft.
Thank you, Marianne.
Marianne.
Oh,
Thank you.
beautiful.
Great to see everybody.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
AKA Teflon Donna comes through and she just does it. I'm telling you, it's just soothing. She just has a way with it, right? She said, I crave light. I want the grace of exuberant rays. I cannot stare into starlight. I know the sun only by where it is not. Come on. Come on. I just love that sentiment. Just amazing. Thank you for taking the time to hang out with us this evening. It has been an amazing one, folks. It really, really has. I really, really can't thank you enough for all of you. We will be rocking tomorrow. The final Friday slam is virtual tomorrow. Be on the lookout for the folks. I have their Instagram. I will send out some things. It's a slam tomorrow. And then after the slam, there is a kind of a late night open mic, which I will be hosting. So if you are up late tomorrow evening, or if you're up at all, definitely come through. It is free. RMT just posted the link in the chat. It's gonna be amazing, folks. It really is. So if you have the time, come through. The first part of it is a slam, so there's a list of people who will be competing against each other. But after that, we will have an open mic, which I will host. So it has been such an incredible evening. Welcome to Charles Thomas. Welcome to Mary Jennings. Thank y'all for coming to hang out with us. Joeski Sea, Mr. Tez, Mathematics, Garland Thompson, Alan Gary, Poetastic, Terri, Sam, Baba and Ngoma, the Priestess. Like, y'all make this a day of thanks. From me. Like, I love y'all, man. You make every day, every Thursday, as Garland was saying, a Thanksgiving. Because I am thankful for what you give, not only to me, not only to this venue, but to each other and to poetry. You really, really make this community what it is. You make it the greatest community in the world. And I really can't thank you enough. Really. Not trying to get sentimental, but thank y'all. Thank y'all really for coming through and just being your amazing selves, for sharing this holiday with your colleagues in the community. There are only 4 open mics left for 2025, folks. I hope to see you there. I will be here. The team will be here. Shout out Brian. Shout out RMT. We're going to end the night like this. Until we meet again. May this energy we conjured this evening supercharge the rest of your week. Take this power, inspire others, energize creativity as we all hope to do through the spirit of Miguel Agarin. Your voice is appreciated, necessary, and always valuable in this space. Thank you for sharing it with us. Never forget, cowards get buried here, and we reclaim our strength through our fearlessness. On behalf of the greatest community in the world, it has truly been a pleasure spending Thursday night with y'all. Until next week, peace and blessings.